Hey there, everybody. Sorry for the slightly late start. Apparently, I forgot my ADD medicine, taking it to work with me, and so I've been really kind of run down today. So, hey there, Gwen. All right, so get my glasses to focus here. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 15, 17, and 19. Shed 1 is reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Shed 2 is reversed. There we go. Let's move this one over here. And I was going to come home, do some constabling. And I wound up just like, okay, I think I'm a little too tired to do anything that requires a lot of extra focus. All right, so 1 and 3 on the right. So 1, 2. And I'm probably going to stream for about an hour today. But I do plan on having a couple of long streams over the holiday weekend. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16. 17, 18, and 19. And just shed 1 is reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. So I apologize for kind of like dropping off the face of YouTube for the last week or so. Hey, Rainman YYC, good to see you on here. Hey, from snowy Calgary. Welcome, welcome. Sorry that you're having to gonna have to learn to practice your rebuild your pew skills in your offhand, but I wish you luck with that. And I can exchange 1. That one needs a bit of an unroll. Pass the leader out. There we go. It's 1, 2. I think mainly my main part of my problem was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and was getting used to being back on the ADD medicine again, and my brain chemistry going a little. I'm not dealing well with some things. Filling the stuff that I know is like, this is not justified at all by the actual experiences I'm having, so I need to, set that aside. I just wasn't up for kind of dealing with public type things. So 13, 14, and 15, 16. I think I've come to the conclusion that this particular medicine does help with my focus, but does not help me with my executive dysfunction at all. 17, 18, and 19. Yep, that looks right on the color chart. So On the plus side, though, I did get the 3D printer moved into the basement, though it's going to take a little bit to get it set back up again. So hopefully I'll have some new 3D printing stuff, content in the near future. All right, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Also, it's going to take like about $2,000 to fix my car to pass inspection, so that's going to suck. On the plus side, though, I had a large enough bonus from work that it means it's not going to be too much pain to deal with it. All right, so we're moving on to 26. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 15, or sorry, 1, 3, 5, 17, and 19. Sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, and 17. Sheds 2 and 3 are reversed. All right, and Gwen says hello to Rainman YYC. And Philip Martin, hey, welcome back. Philip Martin says hello all. And Gwen says hi to Philip Martin. And hey, Melee, good to see you on. You may or may not see Serb sometime tonight. He's currently taking a nap over on the bed, but he's up here for right now. Ooh, and I just realized that's right in the middle of the screen. I'm sorry about that. Apologize. And Raymond YC says hey to Philip Martin. And Gwen says hey to Melee. And hey, it's Dave, making law simple. Evening all, welcome, welcome. And Melee says hey to Gwen. And Gwen saying, have you all hit the like button yet? Thank you very much for that, Gwen. I appreciate it. And Dave says, I'm watching the John Benet Ramsey documentary on Netflix. And I didn't realize they found her inside the house. Did anyone else know that? Yes, I did. I really wasn't following that well, but yeah, I was aware they found her in the house. Oops. This should also probably be over here. That sounds like a messed up case that really wasn't covered more than like tabloid stuff that I remember. So I don't know how much reliability I put onto what was covered there, but it seemed like there was something weird going on with that case. Yep. All right. On the right, 1, 3, and 5 are exchanged. There it is. 1, 2. 3, 4, and 5. Get them all tangled around each other. But yeah, one of the things I've realized is I need to put some more work in improving the channel, getting the video clips made up. So I've got intros and exits and stuff like that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. One of the other things I was also doing the week I was off was getting things a little more organized in the garage so I can go back into production there. I was actually thinking of having a shop stream or two, and I just threw stuff all over the floor by knocking things over. Well, what is the mouse? So I'm going to be rude and reach across the screen while I grab that. Yeah, we're back up again. All right, and sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, there's something weird with that. Let's see, do I see a loose one? Looks like I got a little bit of tangling going on there. Hopefully that'll be okay. All right, so 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Check thumb is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. I suppose the good news is that my car can be fixed up to pass inspection since it is 22 years old. Bit of cat fur there. All right, left side, 1, 3, 5, and 17. There's 1. 1, 2. 3, 4. 1 needs a little bit of assistance. There we go. And we're past the leader knot. And 5. Oh, I can just jump to here because it's the last one. Color change going on. There we go. And sheds 2 and 3 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. I did catch last night a good chunk of Judge Mata's bar complaint against Gingras. That seems to be entirely expected response there, considering how disrespectful he was in his filings and just plain bat crap crazy. All right, and there we go. We are ready for move. There we go. Move 27. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, and 7. Sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, and 7. Sheds 2 and 4 are reversed. Let's see. Let me catch up where I was. All right, I think this is what it was. Gwen waving at MLS. And Gwen says, yes, she was in the basement, right? And MLS says, I can't believe they did not charge the parents. And Meili says, I didn't know who she was until yesterday. Well, the reason I know is probably because I'm an old, crusty old guy who probably in reference to that case is not the appropriate description there. But yeah, I'm an old guy who paid attention to news when I was growing up. That was definitely a while ago. All right, and Gwen says, yeah, it was a big cover-up in my opinion. I would not be surprised if that was the case. And MLS says, apparently creating shorts with link back to the original video is a hot thing to do now, but I don't have time for that. Okay. All right. And Gwen says, I haven't had time to watch that one yet. And Ive Chang, welcome. Hi, I can't stay, but wanted to let you know I still care about you all. Thank you very much. It's been a while since we've seen you in the chat. It's good to see you again. And Gwen says, Ive Chang, hello. All right. And 1, 3, and 7 on the right. Get that one past the leader knot, so it doesn't like want to make a jump to the floor. There we go. Yeah. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, some of these are definitely needing some unrolling going on. And sheds 1 and 3 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Check some is good. Also, I did get the audio cable, so I should be able to do trucking stream or 2 in the not too distant future. I just have to figure out how I can get it to where I don't lose my audio, even though it does still stream with it. All right, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. I'll probably do like a test run just in StreamYard Studio and record it, make sure it's looking good, that I don't lose my audio, and then I'll probably plan a stream for that. All right, and left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Oh, I did get the boom or webcam boom shipped to Megan Fox, and she did get it. Just a question of getting it set up in a way that she's comfortable with using it. All right, sheds 2 and 4 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Yep. And we are ready for the next move. Oops. Bring it up before I switch to the move. All right, there we go. On to 28. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Sheds 1 and 4 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, and 9. Sheds 2 and 5 are reversed. There we go. And Ive Chang says, hey, Gwen, how are you? And Gwen says, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I hope all is well with you. And oops. One thing I've noticed, I don't know if it's an upgrade or something along those lines, but fairly recently, like in the last month or two, get my brain to function here. Yeah, in the last couple of months, my Chrome has started giving, running out of memory things where it crashes the nobody's chatting on locals. Let's see, we got just me over on Rumble. And according to StreamYard, we got about 7 people watching here. 2 on X, 5 on YouTube. All right. Now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I completely lost my train of thought there. All right. Maybe I'll get it back. Whoops, before I do anything else, it is Coma Slide. Oops. Okay, that's not all the way to the floor yet. Some of these might require a re-roll up just a little bit so they're not hitting the floor and they're hanging free. And one thing I realized today at my day job is apparently I have had more trauma from my last job than I realized. I got frustrated that a regular job that I do didn't have the right size print. And so I just went ahead and took the files and went to Staples, got it blown up or printed on the right size paper where I could read it without needing the magnifying glass or printing out partial chunks of the print on paper and then taping them all together to get everything the right size. And I had it laminated. It looked really nice. Went in, and my immediate supervisor says, we'll pay you for that. We'll reimburse you for that. You don't have to pay for it yourself, which was nice. Okay, and that was 3, 4, but I realized I didn't even think of asking because I'm so used to if I ask for something like that, 5, 6 being told no, and then getting upset. If I do it myself, so in a lot of cases it was easier to do it and pay for it myself just so I'd have access to what I needed to, rather than having to make do without. Because at the old job they'd get upset if I did something that would help myself, even if I didn't make them pay for it or whatever. So they got me a reimbursement check before I left today, so that was very nice of them. And I realize it's probably a reasonable thing to expect from your employer, but like I said, apparently my last job traumatized me a bit more than I realized. All right, sheds 1 and 4 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, that one is not hanging free. I need to roll that one up again so it tensions are right. Okay, whoops. It almost made a dive for the floor. Let's see. There we go. Well, real quick before I do that, let me catch up with this. And Chang says, you were saying Chrome has been crashing on you recently. Individual tabs, not the whole thing. And it's like, oops, something has happened here, and you reload the page and you're back. So it's not horrible, but I don't know if it's going to crash the stream. And I'm not really doing, I've got tabs open for things, but it's basically like, YouTube, Rumble, Locals, and StreamYard. So it's not like I've got, and this. So it's not like I've got a bunch of resource hogging stuff going on it. And I've never really had the problem with this before. And so I'm not sure why, if it was like a recent version of Chrome upgrade or whatever. And Gwen says you're going to get an auxiliary memory to hook up to your computer. I will have to check, but I think I've actually got a reasonable amount of memory. Give me a second here. Let me check real quick. And settings. Don't remember how much I got for this, but I thought it was a reasonable amount. All right, so let's go to System and System Components. Yeah, that's not what I want. Don't know. I don't have the new version of or Windows 11, all of the control panel stuff memorized. Okay. All right. Let's see, where is it? Oh, let's see. Maybe it'd be here. That's annoying. Oh, there we go. It's under the about. I've got 16 gigs of RAM in this. I suppose I could up it to 32. Admittedly, it's been a while since I've done stuff, so probably has something like that. When was the last time you maximized your files on the computer? You mean defrag the drive or whatever? I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up, but I don't recognize that term for maximizing files. But it happened on like 2 different computers I use that have like entirely different hardware specs on them. So I'm wondering if maybe it's something to do with my profile. It's not something I would expect. All right, so I did that, and so did I? Okay. All right, I know where I am now. Okay, so 1 and 4. All right, so 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And bottom. One on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the top. Checksum is good. But yeah, it used to be that you would defrag the hard drive, but with solid state drives and garbage collection and the Windows optimization when the computer's idle, as far as I'm aware, you don't really have to do it that much anymore. And you really don't need to do it with the solid state drives. It's mainly the spinning disk ones. All right, so 1, 3, 7, and 9 are exchanged. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8. And 9. Get a little more unroll of this one. There we go. And sheds 2 and 5 are reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5. Oops, sorry. 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the bottom. Nope, 4 on the bottom. That's right. Okay. And 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Tomorrow is my last day of work before starting Thanksgiving vacation, holidays. And that one, I think I can last through one more before I do that one. Otherwise, I'd have to roll that one up. All right, so 1 on the top, and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Be careful here because I'm going to go under that and it's loose. Next move will fix that. And should be okay tension-wise because that one isn't really doing anything until the next move. All right, and on to 29, On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. Sheds 1 and 5 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 9, and 11. Sheds 2 and 6 are reversed. All right, there we go. And Gwen says, yeah, defrag. Okay. And Gwen says, my brain, no worries on that. I am perfectly fine with realizing that I may not be keeping up with parts of computer maintenance and stuff like that, and I'm always happy to learn. And Melee says, I'm about to finish portrait commission. Finally, the person didn't give me a deadline. Well, congratulations on that, and I hope that you're able to get that finished soon. And Gwen says, yay. And Gwen says, my laptop is old. Understandable. I was forced to buy a new one recently when my Surface Book Pro 2 died. And I've changed, just chit-chatting with, What forms of art are you all appreciative or thankful for? I always like cloisonné enameling. I haven't done any for a while, but I probably should do it again soon. My roommate who taught me how to do it is going to be working on a project again really soon. So I've been setting up the garage so that she can use it, especially when I'm out there, because she's probably going to have like the door wide open to make sure there's plenty of good airflow there. 1, 2, and make it a lot colder than I would like to be out there. But she needs things colder than I do, and she's the one who needs it for health reasons. So 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, nine, 10, and 11. And sheds 1 and 5 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Oops, another one dropped to the floor. And 1 on the bottom. Oops, this one. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Looks like it's the last one on the bottom here too, which should be fixable fairly quickly, so I'll just do that. Won't worry about re-rolling it just yet. Ooh. There we go. That one wanted to get dragged along in there. All right. And 1, 3, 9, and 11 on the left. Somebody's got to rev their engine as they're driving by. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, and 11. And sheds 2 and 6 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. All right, let's take the one that was hanging too low, pass it on through up to the right, see if that hangs. That's pretty low there, but we'll probably have to re-roll it up a little bit later. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Go there. And we are ready for the next move. Sorry about all the bouncing around. Looks like I'm bumping the tripod a little bit. And on to 30. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. Sheds 1 and 6 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 11, and 13. Sheds 2 and 7 are reversed. All right, and oops, highlighted something there. All right, there we go. And let's see. Gwen says, I've Chang. I couldn't just pick one. I'm currently crocheting little squids. And Meili says, drawing is my passion, but I procrastinate. And Gwen says, procrastination. I love it. I've Chang says, maybe you can use an electric lap blanket like a shop apron for warmth, if it's safe. Well, I don't really have to be out there when she's doing it, given that she's likely to be doing it in the middle of the night, given her normal sleeping schedule. So it's more that I want to make sure she's got all the tools she needs available. And doing it myself, I wouldn't necessarily have the door open. The garage is pretty large, and it's got fairly decent airflow when I've got the heater running, so it should be okay. And Ive Chang says, all those are wonderful, especially the procrastinating. All right. So 1 through 13 minus 9 are exchanged. Oops. Snag that one there. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one's going to need a super glue touch-up. I'll do it after the stream. I think it's okay for now, as long as I might have to do it now. It's looking kind of bad. That one's hanging pretty loose. All right, so 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. All right. Okay, so it's on top. And yeah, this was the one here. All right, let's get it past the leader knot so that we know it's not. And let's go ahead and work it back so that all right. Oh, that's why it's hanging loose. It let's see, can you see that? It broke and it's hanging free. That's why it was looking wrong. That's why it wasn't getting better. All right, so just make sure it's nice and even with the rest of them. And then all I need to do is put a little, I'll unroll this a bit more and I'll just re-roll it when I'm done. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of super glue on it. There we go. Let's make sure that it's wrapped around and it'll bond with it. All right, now let's see. The end is hanging free, but the rest of it's tensioned right. All right, let's just go ahead and undo this lark's head knot and re-roll this see. No, I pulled it off on the wrong side, but it's a simple fix. Just pass it through and the knot disappears. All right. This should be short enough. And back in its proper spot. There we go. Now it's time to reverse the sheds, which are 1 and 6. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on bottom. Checksum is good. Let's go ahead. That one's all the way unrolled. Got to re-roll that one. Yeah, this is the main reason I want to use a slightly thicker, slightly more friction-y type kite string for the leader knot, so that I can, or the leaders on it, so I don't have these unrolling as easily as they have been. All right, let's see. Yep, that's hanging about the right length. There we go. Whoops. Did I pass that through the wrong way? I think I did. Yeah. That's the way it's supposed to pass through. It goes through the shed, not over it. There we go. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. There we go. Yeah. Don't throw the sword around. It's never helpful. All right, and 1, 3, 11, and 13 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, and 13. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and do like a Thanksgiving morning stream. Not sure on that. Depends on how Mrs. Torrens' day is going. She's unfortunately got to work Wednesday night, comes home Thursday morning, then is going to be cooking food for our smaller family Thanksgiving dinner that we have here. And so she may be a bit tired and cranky, and I don't want to interfere with that. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Go. Looks like something's hitting the floor there. All right, so 1 on the top, and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. There we go. Let's see. That one's only 2 moves, and it's just barely hanging down there. So we'll try and make do without having to re-roll it. If we have to re-roll it, we have to re-roll it. All right, let's get ready for the next move. On to 31. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, and 15. Sheds 1 and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, and 15. Just shed 2 is reversed. All right. And 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, and 15. There we go. A little bit of gravity assist for the untwisting. All right, so let's see if you guys can tell. Keeping these, shifting them down one each time I go, and those down one each time I go, and then letting this one move over up to here. And the same here, and here, and over here. So let's see. So these two lead to the center here, and then we got there and there, and over there. Okay, it looks like one of these is part of what's doing that there, and then these are across there. All right. So okay, yeah, I just adjusted this one. I haven't done the shed yet. There we go. Okay, so 1 and 7. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Oops, got the lost count there. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, 11 on. There we go, 11 on the top. That looks good for the checksum. There we go. And left side, 1, 3, and 15 on the left are exchanged. One, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. This is where we start forming the loop for the chain in the logo at the end of the top crossbar. And you shed 2 as reverse, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. Be careful to make sure I go all the way under this loose one. Yeah, to the top there. And we are ready for the next one. On to 32. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, and 15. Sheds 1, 7, and 8 are reversed. I'm doing a little loop there. On the left, we're going to exchange 1 and 3, and sheds 2, 7, and 8 are reversed. There we go. Back to this. All right, 1 through 7 and 15 on the right. Doing only the odd ones. So 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Shed 1, 7, and 8 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. All right, left side, we are going to exchange 1 and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Oh, one of the channels I've been listening to lately is Roanoke Gaming. They, at least he's got multiple channels, but the ones I've been listening to is he's a biologist, and he goes over horror movies, monster movies, alien invasion movies, and talks about what biological and other types of scientific facts could be gleaned if they were actually real, and what would need to be required for it to be real, and what's just plain old, you can't get around it. There's just no way that it would actually work in our universe. All right, and 1 and 3 are done, so sheds 2, 7, and 8 are reversed. 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Now we get to take this one that's a little bit too long and pass it over to the other side where it won't be a little bit too long. There we go. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. We're making a decent way into the scales. Been streaming for just about an hour. We're getting close to the end. All right, and we are ready for the next move. On to 33. On the right, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 15 are exchanged. Sheds 1 and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange Thomas 1, 3, 13, 15, and 17. Shed 2 is reversed. All right, and Melee says, did they talk about Last of Us? Yes, I believe so. Give me just a second here. Does look like he did it. Yep. Let's see. Let me do this real. All right. Okay. Just making sure that I got it muted. All right. Looks like they did it for the game. Oh no, they're talking about the TV show, but they got some of the game footage too. Okay, let me pause that. And what I am going to do is, there we go. And I went ahead and put a link to their Last of Us video in the chat, so you can catch that later. I'm happy to direct people to interesting channels. Of course, now that I've been listening to him a lot, I've been getting a ton of it in my feed. 1, 2. Did I not finish the last of this move over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I put it up here instead of down here. That's why it looked wrong. All right. Yep. Okay. Or did I bring that up? Okay. So. I was in the process of doing that. Okay, so 1, 2. Three, 4. 5, 6, and 7. Right, that's looking good on the color chart so far. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Matching color chart still. Okay, so I didn't screw up this side. Looks like I just started to make a move and then got something wrong. All right, and sheds 1 and 8 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8 on the bottom, and 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. And left side, can exchange 1, 3, and 13, 15, and 17. 1, 2. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Also, one of the other things I need to do before next time I do a American Truck Simulator stream is print out a copy of all the key commands, or at least a simple chart, so I get most of the stuff I need. I just shed 2 as reverse, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. Yep. And we are ready for the next move, which will be our last one for the evening, which is 34. On the right, just 1, 3, 5, and 7. Sheds 1 and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 15, and 17. Sheds 2 and 6 are reversed. All right. And Melee says, thanks. I'm going to watch it later. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I don't think I actually have watched that one yet. I just kind of pick them as they come up randomly on there. Let's see. Quick check. Nobody's chatted over on Locals. It's just me over on Rumble. And speaking of which, I got to... apparently, I can't do it from the get my brain to function here. I can't do it from the phone app, but I need to like delete a comment that I've been starting to get more spam lately, which I suppose is a good thing. It's showing that my channel is at least getting a little bit more reach, where they want to like collaborate with me to increase my channel things. It's like I'm nowhere near large enough for that to actually be a legitimate offer. I've got to be, I think, probably at least 4 or 5 times my current channel size to do it, especially not over on Rumble, where I've got like maybe, I think, 30 people subscribing over there. All right. And 1, 3, 5, 7 on the right here. There we go. Oops. Lifted that up with the other one. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7. And sheds 1 and 7 reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Check that looks good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8, 9, 10, and 11. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, 1, 3, 15, and 17. There is 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Looks like we're matching the color chart. The color chart is the things on the side where it shows the path of it through there. And it gives me a color thing to let me know if I've misplaced my top and bottom ones. All right, so sheds 2 and 6 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 on top. Checksum is good. All right, we are looking good here. And that little orange dot that was annoying me looks like it's almost settled back in. Once the braid gets shifted around, it shouldn't be too bad. And so for the start of the next stream, which will probably be, I'm thinking probably Thursday mid-morning sometime, I'm going to start with move 35, which on the right, we're going to exchange Tama's 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 1 and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 3 and 15. Sheds 2 and 5 are reversed. Let me catch up with chat real quick here. Ive Chang says, good night all. Thanks for including me. You're more than welcome. It's good to have you on. Betsy Weingartner, Torn, hello. How is everyone? Doing pretty good here. I've been having some weird brain chemistry with the new ADD meds. are relatively new. I'm back on them again for about a month and a half. And of course, I also managed to forget to take them to work today, so I'm not as alert and focused as I'd like to be. Meili Cormier says, have a good night, I've Chang. And Meili says, hey, Betsy Weingartner. And Gwen says, hello, Betsy Weingartner. And Betsy says to Meili Cormier, hello. And Gwen says, I've Chang, take care. Betsy says hello to Gwen, and I'm sorry that we're going to be heading out pretty soon. Hey, Wendy, good to see you on. Hello, lovelies. It's good to see you here. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to go ahead and drop out here. I have been a lot sleepier than I would like to be lately. I will probably have, as I mentioned, an early Thanksgiving Day stream before I head out to have dinner with the local relatives. Let me see if there's anybody I can redirect you folks to. Let's see who's available. Chrissy Mayer is live. Looks like she's doing a gaming stream. I don't know if you folks are interested in that, but I'll go ahead and set up the redirect if that's something you want to follow to. All right, let me save that. And Wendy says, be well, Torrin. Thank you very much. I will do my best. I'm probably going to try American Truck Simulator stream sometime in the next couple of days too. I finally have the audio cable for it. And Meili says, thanks for the stream. See you all later. And Gwen says, take care, everyone. And Betsy says, Torrin, get some rest. Feel better. Yep, I'm going to be heading to bed real quick. And then after tomorrow, I have the whole weekend off. And Gwen says, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you who are in the U.S. And for those that aren't, we'd like to share our holiday with you as well. At least I hope so. I really can only speak for myself. All right. And as always, everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.